I'm Mary Beth Evers, a member of the Standing Committee. This is my third year on the Standing Committee. In answer to some questions regarding Bishop Ousley's role during Wyoming's Title IV experience, I'd like to share some information to provide more clarity. I'll start with a review of the Title IV process. When a complaint is filed with the presiding bishop's office, as it was in October of 2023, it's sent to the intake officer. In cases involving a bishop, an intake officer is assigned by the presiding bishop. The intake officer's responsibility is to prepare a summary report of the complaint, which is then sent to the reference panel. After thorough study of the intake report, the reference panel then determines how and where to refer the report. Now let's look specifically at Wyoming's Title IV experience and Bishop Ousley's involvement. Bishop Ousley worked in the presiding bishop's office for 7 years. During his tenure in that office, he served as an intake officer and also as a bishop of pastoral care. So in October of 2023, when a complaint was filed against Paul Gordon Chandler, Bishop Ousley was the Bishop of Pastoral Care for Title IV. In this role, Bishop Ousley was responsible for providing pastoral care and support to all parties involved: the Chandlers, the complainant and family, the recipient of alleged behavior, and the leadership of the diocese in Wyoming, which in the absence of a bishop was the Standing Committee. It was in this capacity as Bishop of Pastoral Care that Bishop Ousley served our diocese. Due to strict confidentiality to protect the dignity of all involved, I can only speak to our experience with him on the Standing Committee. In our first Zoom meeting, 2 aspects became very evident. Bishop Ousley had compassion and understanding of the deep pain all parties were experiencing. This remained apparent throughout all our meetings. Secondly, his experience in Title IV procedures was extremely helpful to us on Standing Committee, as our diocese lived in that uncertain and challenging time period of an information void when no one knew how long the administrative leave would last, what to do in the meantime, or the best ways to move forward with future plans. Bishop Ousley had wide clergy networks and helped as we looked for possibilities to fulfill the duties requiring a bishop as we waited, and again, when the search for an assistant bishop began. He was masterful balancing support and guidance. Through his understanding of the Wyoming diocese and our needs, Bishop Ousley played an instrumental role in Bishop Catherine walking alongside us as assisting bishop, for which we are so grateful. Bishop Ousley was also able to refer us to others in the presiding bishop's office as resources. Over the course of this last year and a half, we've been able to talk with Mary Gray Reeves, who served as the presiding bishop's designee during Bishop Curry's health issues, with the chancellor for the presiding bishop office, and others who have provided good advice and information to us. As a Standing Committee member, I've seen and heard Bishop Ousley act in pastoral manner. He's a very good listener and has been a huge help to our diocese. Thank you all for your interest in this election, your involvement in our diocese, and for your prayers for our body here in the wonderful Diocese of Wyoming. I encourage you to hear Bishop Ousley himself in the public question and answer sessions that will take place this Thursday, January 30th at 6:30, and again Saturday, March 8th at 2 o'clock. God's peace to you all.